Now, you ever, you know, looked at an individual or seen an individual and noticed like this person is always around groups. This person is never by themselves. They're always with a group of people, and I realized something. These individuals that are always with a group of people and can never be by themselves, these are weak people. These are people who are afraid of themselves. They're afraid of themselves because they know that their spirit is corrupted. And when they get alone, they realize this. They're afraid of their own thoughts. They're afraid of what goes on in their head. So they curtain themselves with groups. You know, they believe that being with a whole bunch of people is what makes them strong. And they hide behind those individuals. They hide behind them groups. You don't want to be these people. You don't want to be the person who's afraid of themselves, who's afraid to be alone. You know, you can't be afraid to be alone. Because you have to understand when we are alone, this is the Most High. This is how the Most High speaks to us. This is how God, the source, connects with us. This is how the Most High gives us messages. This is how the Most High gives us revelations. And this is how He speaks to us. And we got to understand, you know, when we're meditating, when we're by ourselves, when we're consulting with our thoughts, okay? This is how we distinguish, you know, this is how we connect the dots being alone. We connect the dots between the physical and the spiritual. And we start to get these messages and understanding from being alone. You know, you're not going to get, you know, the Most High is not going to completely speak to you when you always around groups because these distractions is not going to allow you to tap in with yourself. Okay? It's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You know? Being alone is how you truly figure out what you want for yourself. It's how you figure out who you are. It's how you figure out, you know, the decisions that you want to do for yourself. If you always around a group of people, how do you expect to know what you like? If you can't be alone, that's an issue. You have to learn to be alone. When you alone, you learn to love yourself. Facts. Can't be disconnected. You gotta disconnect yourself from any outside forces that's gonna come upon you. You know, there's no issue with having friends. You know, there's no problem with having relationships with other people. You know, everything comes down to balance. You know, you have to learn to balance these things within your life. But being alone is essential to becoming your greatest version of yourself. Because when you are alone, like I said earlier, this is how you connect with yourself. This is how you figure out what you want. You figure out your path, what the Most High wants you to do with your life. Okay? And when you always around a group of people, you always around individuals who aren't necessarily good for your spirit, then it may turn you. You may become wicked. You may become corrupt because these people are. You might have to take a break, you know? Tap into yourself. Find your path. Find who you truly are. Find what you want to do. Start doing activities by yourself. Go grocery shopping by yourself. You know, go for walks by yourself. Go for runs by yourself. Go work out by yourself. You know, some people can't work out by themselves because they're unmotivated. They need people to help them. That's weak. You got to be motivated by yourself. You got to be motivated by yourself. You have to. If you can't learn to motivate yourself and you need these outside forces to motivate you, then you're weak-minded. We have to become stronger. Our highest versions of ourselves are not afraid of being alone. This is facts. You know? We gotta learn to meditate. We have to. If you don't know how to meditate yet, thinking about making a video on meditation, because it is essential to a spiritual journey, you know. But I think that's all I got for this video. We have to learn to be alone, because when you are alone, this is how the Most High speaks to us, and this is how you learn to truly love yourself. Everybody have a blessed day. Stay up and protect your energy.